Yo, people, what's going on? It's Egal Talks Football. We're back again with another video, and this one is going to be a lit show. North London Derby. We got Ange Postecoglou throwing out shots already, saying that he wants to scare us. What? He'll leave us scared or something? I forget the exact quote, but Ange is throwing shots. We got Mikel Arteta saying, you know what? He likes Ange. I think I know why. I'll tell you guys that in a second. And also, we got Son coming out saying it's not the right time to. You don't want to face us this moment, guys. These guys are already coming out guns blazing, and I'm seeing combined 11s with 5, 6, even 7 Tottenham players. I seen one combined 11 from my guy Jaku on Twitter, a full Tottenham 11. At this point, they're taking the piss. So we're gonna do a combined 11. We're gonna do a Tottenham preview, and we're gonna give you guys our predictions for the match before the end of the show. So make sure you guys stay tuned for the remainder of the show. It's gonna be a lit show. We got Shaun in the building. We got Gunnar Souls in the building. We got my guy Patrick in the house. So far, it's 4-on-4. I mean, 2-on-2. And we got more coming through. Kunle is going to be coming through. Dan is going to be coming through. And, of course, Jay should be jumping on any moment now. We're just waiting on them to jump on when they're ready. But for now, let's get into it. Guys, in the comment section, be nice. We got ops in the building, but be nice because they're my guests. So we're nice to guests here. But when it comes to football, nothing. There's no friends here. But let's get into it, guys. How's everyone doing? Souls, how you feeling, man? You confident?
Oh yeah, man, I'm buzzing. This is the one, man. I've heard the quote. This is gonna be a cooking of a lifetime for Spurs. I can't wait.
There you go. And then what about you? We'll start with Patrick and we'll finish off with Shaun. Patrick, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Excited. We go into this game full of excitement, man. So obviously, Emirates, Arsenal away is always a tough game, toughest game of our season, but we can go into this one with a bit of confidence, excited to see what's what, and yeah, we take it as it comes, you know what I mean? One of them ones.
There you go. No Liverpool fan. Why would there be a Liverpool fan on an Arsenal Tottenham match preview? But big up. Yesterday was vibes from the 6. But yeah, my guy here saying I got my tickets for the North London Derby. Can't wait to cook the spuds. And what do you call it? My first game at the Emirates. What? Wow. I can't believe it's only your first game at the Emirates, bro. Congratulations. My first game at the Emirates was against, who was it against again? It was against, was it Wolves? No, Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace was my first game.
What a first game though. How the hell did you get North London Derby tickets? That's crazy. And the fact that's your first game. That's mad.
Hopefully he enjoys it. And we got Patrick. Shaun has a little something to say to you. What are you saying, Shaun?
Well, listen, it's good to be with you all. It's good to see you all again. Streamed with you guys, a few times in the past. But first and foremost, to the man who just said it's his first game at the Emirates, it's actually my first game at the Emirates as well. And to Patrick's question of how did that guy get hold of the tickets? My route was through liquidating my bank account. Essentially, I went onto one of those websites and I paid up. Big time. And listen, I hope it's worth it. If it's not, if it goes the way history has, shown it to go, then maybe I'm going to sit there on Monday morning and go, oh, why did I do that? Why didn't I just stay home? But you know what? If it's one of those games where Tottenham can deliver and get something out of the game, and hopefully, 1 point I'd take, but 3 points is possible. And I will talk about why I feel like it in a minute. But I feel like then that will be a memory that will last me a lifetime. And the reason why Egal said, Shaun's got something to say to Patrick. Mate, Patrick, I just heard you on the football terrace, bro. And you were like, you're not rapping. You say 3-1 Arsenal.
I'm being real, man. Like, fucking hell. Like, people got to be real. Like, come on, man. Games. We've lost 8, drawn 4. Our record there stinks.
That was then. Six people that are in the probable first 11 that have never participated in a North
all of that. Yeah.
Bissouma's played 2 20-minute appearances. Pape Sarr's had 5 minutes here or there. Most of the team, 8 of the team, have played barely any minutes. So this North London derby is new to 8 of our team, and I think that's going to be a benefit, not a curse. And I was just surprised, Patrick, that you were so
but I just my internet's bugging at the moment. Is it me that's cut off? Or?
You're good.
Okay. Sorry, I was just gonna say, we got to be realistic as well, though. Do you know what I mean? We've had better teams. in better moments, like when Pochettino was firing, we were firing. Arsenal were not as good as us, and we've gone there and held a beating. So we're only 5 games in. This game's not going to make or break our season. We just got to be a bit.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
bro, I hear it, and the thing is that
3-1 loss, mate. A 3-1 loss.
no, but the thing is, of course, I could never predict a defeat. Of course, that just could never happen. Like regardless, Nuno, it could be Nuno versus Pete Wenger, and I'm still backing us to get something out of the game. There's no doubt that I will never.
Said 1-1. Maybe we sneak a 1-0.
No one's gonna cook you.
That was convincing. A convincing defeat.
Big up India Gunner.
Yeah, comprehensive hammering. Listen, it's gonna be a tough game. Like Arsenal are a top side. Like I think giving Arsenal respect, we don't like them, but we can give them the respect. They're a good side. But we can get at them. We'll have our moments. For me, we just need to not play like no mistakes, and take your chances. And we do something on Sunday. So it's a tough game though. Tough, big first.
The best game though. It's the best game of the season.
Of course. And I saw a stat that said I think we're number 1 in terms of TV. Spurs are number 1. Yeah, as in like no one.
Yeah,
rates.
I think we're officially now in terms of eyeballs on screens.
Yeah, bro, like
Derby is the number 1.
Nobody rates us, but everybody wants to watch us. What's that about? You know,
stands to reason.
Love it.
Bro, maybe people want to watch you because you're always 1-0 down every game.
Yeah, man.
And you guys come back.
Egal, let me just say one thing to you, because obviously I can't speak for the other gooners who are going to be on this stream, who are going to give their ratings and stuff, but you yourself, yeah, I want you to not be a hypocrite tonight, yeah? Because when you give ratings, right, I've seen you do joint teams and different teams and things like that. And because Arsenal, a lot of the time, they've not been doing really well the previous season, you've gone very much on current form. You've gone completely on current form. So last season, 1, 2, 5, 10 games in, you were giving your Arsenal players ratings straight away. You could see the quality they were bringing to the side. You rated them and you put them in. So I'm hoping tonight, when you pick the players and put the players in the team, you use the same system that you yourself used in previous seasons when doing joint teams, and do not rest on the fact that Arsenal were good last season and now you're using previous.
All I'm going to say is I ain't getting involved with combined 11s. Fuck combined 11s. They're the stupidest thing to exist. All I'm going to say is not a single fucking Spurs, not even a single City player gets into my 11. I don't give a fuck. Wow. Why do I want your players in my 11? Are you mad? Are you stupid, man? Come on now.
Play the game, man. Play the game. Come on, play the game.
Yeah, I'm playing the game. I'm playing the Lions game. I'm backing my man. Come on now.
Yeah.
You know what? I like it. Listen, I think there's some talking points we need to get into first. First talking point. When we're looking at the Tottenham team, is it pretty much pick itself from based on what the team you played last time? Because on our side, we have some talking points about the goalkeeper, the Havertz, Fabio Vieira, and the fact Jesus is going to start. No debate. But Eddie Nketiah started the last game in the league.
Yeah, with Tottenham, there's debates. Because of the injury to Perisic. For me personally, I don't know what the other Tottenham guys here feel like, but for me, if Perisic wasn't injured, then it was a clear case of you bring on Richarlison and Perisic together. They work as like a bit of a duo. He's the one guy who can cross the ball onto a sixpence, and you got the one guy in Richarlison who can head the ball. With that injury to Perisic, I think there's question marks now on what you do with Richarlison for not just this game, but for the rest of the season. There's arguments to say you could put him out wide and try and have a stronger battle against Ben White. There's arguments to say that you put Sonny out wide and try to fight Ben White, and then you put someone else through the middle like Richarlison. There's arguments as well for Brennan Johnson, because you guys are going to come at us and you guys are going to have the highest line possible. See evening, Niger. Englishman, good to see you. Because of you guys, because of the likelihood of you guys, the guarantee that you guys are going to play with the highest line, then there's also an argument for Brennan Johnson. I personally don't want anything to change. 11, but there are arguments based around how that. Everything else would be.
Is this audio cutting or is it just me?
Quote for me.
No, no, no.
Yeah,
it's
your
fucking
audio's
awesome.
cutting, Shaun.
Oh, I'm cutting out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you were.
your
Daniel
audio's
Levy, bro.
cutting out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Levy.
Is it better now? Is that better? Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
that's
A little bit, yeah.
I'll just say I'll say the same thing super quickly then. Basically, there's arguments for Brennan Johnson because of his pace against your high line. There's also arguments maybe to play Richarlison in maybe out on the left or through the middle because of the injury to Perisic. But I think everything else starts as it was, unless you're someone who thinks that Emerson Royale is necessary to curtail Martinelli or whoever's going to play on the left, whether it's him or whether it's
Martinelli's injured.
if it's not Martinelli, then it's going to be Trossard. Either way, some Tottenham fans would rather see Emerson because he's got a better defensive track record against people that are dribbling at him.
Okay,
Me personally, I want to see it. I want to see it as it was against Sheffield United.
Let me just say this. To save time on the show, I'm going to ask the question that I was trying to find out. Who's going to play on the left? If Son's going to play up top,
The
who's going to
only
play on the
thing.
left?
So I'm curious as to whether or not Ange might try Kulu on the left and Johnson on the right.
Why? Why would he do that?
Because obviously we got Solomon. It depends if he wants to play Son through the middle. So if Son's through the middle, you've lost Perisic now. So you have Solomon, and then you basically don't have another left wing option unless you want to play Richarlison there. But he's predominantly playing as a striker. So it then becomes
he's never gonna experiment with Kulu on the left for the first time in the North London derby.
The thing is like that is true. It's an experimentation.
He's got the minerals for it, Shaun. He's got the gonads.
No, it's more from the point of view. Yes, it will be experimenting, but then I was also saying that Kulu wouldn't play as an 8, and then when we're chasing the game versus Sheffield United, he was playing as an 8. So I'm looking at it more like
different scenario there. We're talking about the starting 11.
Yeah, but it's more like a solution for the long term, because if you don't have Perisic, for the whole season, then and Brian Gill's not back yet, and you want to play Son as a 9, you basically have to come up with some solution. So if you are going to play Kulu or try and play him as a left winger, yes, it's a one-off now, but it could be a thing if it works, kind of thing.
I want to know what
it won't be a thing on Sunday.
Let's hear from Patrick. Patrick, does Richarlison start for you? What are you saying?
No, I don't think so personally. I think Sonny through the middle. I think he'll stay with what he's done previously. So Kulusevski and then Solomon. I think Pedro Porro may come in. Sorry, not Pedro Porro. I think Emerson may come in. That would be the only change that I could see. But the thing is, the beauty of it is
we
that
go to the lineup for the Sheffield United game, and basically that's the same lineup.
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll be exactly the same lineup. Yeah.
Same.
Okay, so I'm going to bring it up on the board for everyone to see their lineup versus Sheffield United. Don't forget, this lineup versus Sheffield United was Vicario, Ødegaard, Van de Ven, Romero, Porro, Sarr, Bissouma, Maddison, Solomon, Son, and Kulusevski. That's the team that you guys are going with in the North.
I think so.
I pray for that lineup.
Maybe Richie. Maybe Richie.
For anything you want, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. This is the game where you should be playing Richarlison.
I'm feeling Richie for this game. Like
I'm gonna ask the Arsenal boys now. You see that lineup based on what the 3 Tottenham fans said, projecting what their lineup is. Do you breathe confidence in yourself going into this game, seeing that lineup, or were you always confident regardless of the lineup?
I couldn't give a shit. They can bring Harry Kane back for the game. I don't care who you play. Fam, we are different gravy right now. The only team
we are
different gravy right now, bro. The thing is, people see the scoreline and that's how they judge games. Try get the ball. Mate.
Have you played one game?
One team attacked us this season, and what happened? They got sent back to their humblings. They had to go and delete their club and come back with some damn respect. And I'm talking
Champions League is different. Champions League's different.
Have
you played this season once?
Look at Ange's thing. We're not going to change. You've got to fear us. Look at Son talking the big talk. Bring it.
We're going to talk about that.
Who's the best team you played this season?
Who's the best team you
played this season so far?
Have you played once this season better than you played last season in the Premier League?
We've not played any good teams.
I'm just wondering, who's the best team?
And have you played well? Have you played well once this season in the Premier League?
We've done what we needed to do. That's all we've got
to do. Listen, you're a very good side, but don't forget you're a shoelace away from losing to Man United. So you know what I mean.
What happened though? What happened?
And
Are we really doing this, Jay? I wanted to leave you alone today, but are we really doing this already? Is this how we're starting?
One second.
I'm just saying, like, obviously,
extra time goals to beat Sheffield United.
No. So, but anyway, let me get back to the point I was trying to make, right? Yeah. So the reason why I say it is because they can bring whatever lineup they want. My issue with Spurs is how are they gonna come to this game? Are they gonna do what Ange is saying and play their game, or are they actually gonna come in and be like, you know what? It's Arsenal. Let's not attack them. Let's actually be a bit more reserved. Because if it's the latter, if he comes in and attacks us, oh boy, I am gonna fucking look at him.
I'm not gonna lie. We gotta talk about this. And since Sol's basically moved on the topic, I'm gonna let Kunle start with this one. And on whether Spurs will play differently versus Arsenal. In terms of the way we play, we're not changing, mate. We'll go out and we'll go out and scare the life out of them. Is that what he said?
Oh yeah, now my people. It's your dark skinned man from the motherland. If you didn't know before, now tonight you got to understand. Ange, bring it, bro. I love comments like this, bro. I love it, and I've been an Arsenal fan for many years, and I've seen Tottenham man just come with chest when it comes to the Emirates or when it comes to Highbury. And we all know how that ends, innit? So I love the confidence. In fact, I need it. I need the players to think, yo, we can go toe-to-toe with them. If they score one, we can score two, man. I want all of that. Yeah, I need all that energy, because what will happen is this whole panel, all the Spurs guys will try and debunk all the confidence Arsenal have. But none of them are going to come out with chest and say that Spurs are going to win that game. So that tells me all I need to know, bro. Tell me what I need to know. Say it.
But the thing is, if you went into this game, if you went to Man City away, would you come out and be like, we're gonna beat Man City away?
Yes.
Yeah, because
have you not seen me talk? I don't
yes, and that's why people laugh.
How often have you been wrong?
At the end of the day, you don't want to extend the same level of logic. Like, obviously, we're gonna be confident in our team. But we're respectful that you're a good side. We're not doing
this is the thing, Jay. This is the thing. If you ask me am I going to go to the Etihad and get a win, I'll tell you no, because I know it's not happening.
Exactly.
You're telling me, so you know it's not happening. You're not getting a win at Arsenal. That's the difference between the answers, bro. You're going to come here saying you think you can get a result.
I remember
something. The honest truth,
you kept your chest very much reserved until the last 10 games of the season, and then you put it out there and it fell apart, bro. So don't pretend like I don't remember.
Do we want to talk about 1 second?
But what's that got to do with this game, bro? What's that got to do with this game, Shaun?
You don't want to talk about last season. We did the goddamn double over you.
You expect them not to. When you expect them to be there to help you out, they always let you down. They did.
Not at the Emirates.
Okay, are you going to be Arsenal at the Emirates?
One second. Forget about predictions. We'll save that for the end.
Yeah, I like that silence. Good.
Stop the predictions. We're gonna do predictions in a second. I'm just gonna say this, guys. Fun fact: Tottenham have only beaten Arsenal in the Premier League twice at the Emirates. That's over 32. That's over 32 years, if I'm not mistaken.
That's irrelevant, mate.
So it is very relevant.
No, Shaun's right. It is relevant. That's not going to be the reason why we win on Sunday.
No, you've got to give them. It is irrelevant because last season we hadn't beaten them at White Hart Lane for a while.
Right, exactly.
And what happened? We beat them.
No, so but bro, we've beaten them in White Hart Lane 4 times in the last 10 years.
Right. Egal. History is an indicator.
That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right.
This Tottenham team.
Yeah, we'll go with it. We'll go with it.
The Emirates. We've never played this way. We've never had this vision, this energy, this momentum, any of these things going in. So I'm saying that the outcome might be the same, but to assume that because we've traditionally gone to the Emirates and parked the bus and then been the victim of a 3-1 loss or a 3-0 loss or whatever it is, and I agree with you that our historical track record at your ground is terrible. but the way we're going in this game is different. And so I think that history is less relevant this time because we're trying something else. It doesn't mean that the outcome will be different, but I think that the input factors are very different.
Okay.
Well, historically,
Shaun,
I'm trying to find
Shaun,
out.
wait, hold on, real quick. Shaun, would you say that same speech you just gave, you've given on previous seasons?
No.
Where you're like, oh, we're different this time. The style of football we're playing. I've heard this speech many times, bro. I heard it about Nuno. I heard it about Conte. And now I'm hearing about Ange, bro. I've heard it. We're different. We're different. What's the difference this time?
I've been on form based. I've been on shows where we've done form based combined 11. I know Saul doesn't like the combined 11. He thinks it's irrelevant and he's always going to back his team. But I've been on, for the last 3 or 4 years, I've been on form-based combined 11s, and I've pretty much always given 9 out of 11, 8 out of 11 to Arsenal. This time round, I will always listen to an Arsenal fan. I think there's a very, like, it's a realistic option for an Arsenal fan to say that 9, 10 of their players get in. But I think there's an argument for a Tottenham fan to say that 8, 9, 10 on form get into the combined 11 thus far this season.
But this is the problem with
What?
What,
Shaun?
What do you mean?
Shaun, did you really just say that? Like, with a straight face?
Let's go through it.
8.
One second. Don't jump the gun. Don't jump the gun. We're going to get into it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but you know,
Oh, Shaun. 8 or 9, Shaun. Are you hearing yourself?
8 or 9 could be.
No. But Conley, listen. The thing is, though, like when people talk about form, it depends on kind of what they want to see as form, though, because some people can say certain players play poorly, but that's what we want from them. You know, like, for example, some people can be like, oh, that Zinchenko's a crap left back, but the way we want him to play left back is invert, come into the midfield and play that way. He might get ripped defensively, but
he still doesn't get ahead of Udogie in the inverted fullback role.
Oh my god! Forget this. Okay. This is why I don't do combined 11.
You? That fake Nigerian, Udogie.
Okay, let's go
fake
through
Nigerian.
One second.
Ahead of Udogie.
As we're waiting for one second, Shaun. As we're waiting for Patrick to come back, we're gonna go through it. Goalkeeper, there shouldn't be any debate. It's between Arsenal's 2 goalkeepers, Ramsdale and Raya.
What are you talking about? What are you?
Oh, you guys argue. I'm out. I don't do combined. I don't do this. Okay. This is some nonsense.
On this season's form.
Are we doing it on 5 games, or are we doing it on what?
No, you tell me. It's your show, Egal. Egal, it's your show. What are we doing it on? What are we doing it on, Egal? It's your show.
This is the point I made.
1 second.
No, hold on, Jay. It's Egal's show. What are we judging this 11 on?
I want to know.
Because the first time you guys have been good in a while.
Are you guys putting in Vicario based on 5 games?
Why not?
Yeah, this season's
why not?
This season.
No, but what are we basing the 11 on, Egal? You need to be specific.
How can I possibly consider whether?
So if you're gonna base it on
in Italy is better than Raya at Brentford, that you have to.
You want to know something? You guys yourselves, all of you Tottenham fans, wanted Raya over Vicario. So based on who you wanted coming into this season, you didn't even want your current season.
Who said all of you wanted Raya over Vicario?
Egal, can you just tell us what what are we judging it on? You have to tell us, bro.
Jay, you yourself on numerous shows said you want Raya and you're excited. He's a good keeper.
What the hell? No, I didn't, bro. What? Bro, listen, if I'm linked to a player, I'll be like, yeah, I want this player. At no point did I ever say I want Raya over Vicario when the choice between them was apparent.
He didn't even know who Vicario.
Exactly. That's why I wouldn't say. That's why I wouldn't say that I want someone over somebody if I don't know.
This combined 11 has to be on this Premier League season's form, because otherwise,
who do you mean? How do you mean? It ain't your channel. This ain't Spurs talk show. Egal, tell us. You tell us where it is.
I'm just gonna ask.
One game.
Otherwise, how is anyone going to be able to judge Vicario? Let me ask you, Kunle, do you know who Vicario even played for before he played for Tottenham?
I don't have a Scooby-Doo, my bro.
There you go. So how are you going to judge?
Yeah, but that's not the point. Egal, tell us what this is being judged on. Don't let them bully you into dynamics, man.
How doesn't make sense to do other things.
1 second. I'm just going to say this. The combined 11 is based on your opinion of what you rate those players, right? The way everyone does it, they do it to benefit their team. That's the reality. You're gonna have people when they do a combined 11 and they talk about Tottenham players to put Tottenham players in. They're gonna say, let's talk about the last 5 games.
Why not?
If to put Arsenal players in, they're gonna say, let's go over the last year.
Season.
Okay,
They're gonna go over the last year.
Okay, why are we using just 1 year? Why don't we use 2 years when Son was golden boot? Where's the line?
Oh my gosh, Jay, did you really do that, Jay? Jay, did you really just do that?
Allow me to make a logical argument here, okay? Half of Tottenham's team were not even playing in the Premier League last season, right? Like Udogie was playing for Udinese, so I don't know how anyone is going to be able to judge him unless it's on this season. Vicario, Empoli, probably the same. Pape Sarr barely played. Bissouma barely played. Right? I think that when you look,
what do you mean barely played, bro? They played, bro. They played.
I want to know,
but they played. Whether it's barely or not, they were trash last season.
I want to know if all 3 of you are going for Vicario over Raya.
Substitution, squad rotation.
Vicario over Raya.
Are you going with Vicario?
Man, straight in hot.
You know what it is? I've just come into the screen and I have no context. Are we doing this?
We're just about to start it.
We're doing the combined 11.
Are we doing the combined 11?
Yes. What it's based on current form or
current form?
Yeah.
All right, I'm taking Vicario.
How about this? Current form and fitness. How about that?
Vicario.
Taking Vicario
all day long. The guys.
If you're gonna do it,
Egal, I don't mind them having Vicario, bro. Let them have it, bro. Let them have it.
But listen to my reason. If you're gonna go on current form, I'm gonna go Vicario. If you're gonna go all time, what is a better goalkeeper? I'm gonna go for David Raya.
Why? You don't. How well do you know Vicario from Empoli? Let's be honest.
Well, I do.
Do any of us follow Empoli
well enough for him to give that answer, Shaun. We move.
Well, we've seen the first 5 games. We've seen the first 5 games, and he's a good goalkeeper. But what we've seen from David Raya when he's playing for Brentford, there's a reason why we went in for David Raya to try and buy him as a replacement for Hugo Lloris before we went in for Vicario.
The reason why we were interested.
And you want to know something, guys? The tiebreaker, unfortunately, is the chat, and it's a lot of Arsenal fans in the chat, so they're gonna pick Raya. So it's gonna go to Raya, but there's gonna be moments where we're gonna actually compromise. Let's go right back. Pedro, Porro, or Ben White. Is there even an argument there?
Any Ben White shouts? If I hear any Ben White shouts,
what?
Oh my God!
You're putting Pedro Porro over Ben White
this season, 100%.
I mean, offensively, he's a lot better than Ben White.
Miles better. I didn't even know this was gonna be a debate. Nah, this is gonna be a long stream, innit?
Okay, so when we do Zinchenko and Udogie, are you guys gonna say that offensively Zinchenko's better?
Oh, Egal, there's not even a question in my mind.
Is he better than Udogie offensively?
Udogie's better offensively and defensively.
Premier League than Udogie right now. So Udogie,
you know what?
Every day.
This is not even a combined 11. I want to know what your combined 11 is, because clearly, I just need to know. The Tottenham fans, just give me your takes, because at this point, this is a madness. We're gonna go through it.
Egal. This is the thing about when you do these kind of streams. Yeah, last season when you were talking about Arsenal after 5 games, 4 games, Saliba looking world class on his debut against Crystal Palace. Yeah, you didn't care about how short the time span was, but now we're doing this combined team. You're coming back at us and saying, no, it's not long enough. Because Arsenal have been good for 1 year now. Now you want to use 1 year to determine the ability of the players. You got to be consistent, man.
Hey, Jay, it's his show. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
He can do what he wants.
He can do it, but it's hypocrisy.
1 second. This is the only way it's going to work.
It's a
the
dictatorship.
Tottenham fans are going to give us their 11, and then we're going to do our 11 separately. So, because we can't do an actual 1-11, we got to do 2 separate ones, and we're going to put them out separately because no one's going to be happy. So first, who's your goalkeeper? Patrick.
Vicario.
How do you spell his name? Vicar.
Well, the thing is I'm happy.
Look, only one of the fans knows how to spell his name, you know. Only one fan knows how to spell his name. Look at this, bro.
Okay. Right back. You guys are saying Pedro Porro. All 4 of you.
Yeah, Pedro Porro is the better right back.
Better than who?
Ben White ain't even a right back.
Patrick, better than who? Patrick, now.
Let them. Let
Hold on,
them land.
listen.
and
I'm
then
just
we're
saying,
gonna
I
go
might be
after.
prepared.
Wait, sorry, what am I
Okay.
doing
Let
here?
them, let, one second.
Is this the combined
Guys,
11? I'm
Wallahi,
confused.
listen,
Yeah, yeah.
listen to the
Yeah, yeah.
language.
Sorry. It's
Let them
combined
land.
11.
I'm willing
Let
to
them land.
compromise
So they
on
said-
certain players.
One
here.
second. So they said Udogi.
No,
Why are we listening to Patrick gave us a 3-1 loss on the previous stream. Like he ain't the voice of reason.
One second.
No,
So you guys
no,
say-
sorry, Sean, I'm lost. I don't even know what's going on.
Guys,
Is
guys,
this the combined
guys.
11 or let me say, is this the combined 11 or R11? I'm giving you
combined
R11.
11.
Oh,
I'm happy
okay.
to I'm happy to listen. I'm happy to compromise on some of these positions.
Sorry.
Here.
Then,
Like,
apologies.
I'd be okay with Ben White. I'd be okay with Ben White.
I don't mind Ben White. Ben White's
No.
Guys, can Patrick just land, please?
Yeah,
Patrick has been trying to land.
Yeah, Ben White and Saliba. I'm more than
Jay,
happy to be in the
1
team.
second. Jay,
And
one
I
second.
wouldn't.
Jay,
I'm not gonna
Jay.
go.
Hey,
One
Patrick
second.
go.
Take Vicaria, right? If this is a combined 11, David Raya's ahead of Vicaria, in my opinion.
No, he hasn't. No, he
But
isn't.
it's on
He is,
recent
though.
form.
He is.
Paddy, it's
Come
on recent form.
On what
It's-
basis?
It's
On
based
what
on recent
form?
form.
Wait, hold
David
on.
Raya's
What are we
did
doing
one
here?
game this season.
How are we? Oh, of this season.
This
Is
season.
that how we do combined 11s of this
No,
season?
but that's what we're doing this one on. That's what we've
Fucking
agreed
hell,
on doing
you
this
lot,
one on.
this is mad. I thought combined 11s would be who's the better player. Simple as that.
Nah,
Yeah,
if it was the better player, I agree that
The
it's right.
reason why,
You wanna know something, guys?
Hold up.
You wanna know
The
something,
reason
guys?
why, Patrick, that combined 11s can't include historical value is because
Because half of your team wasn't playing in the Premier League last season.
followed Ødegaard at
Guys,
Udinese.
let me just stop everything. Let me just stop everything. I want to know what your opinions are. Let's do it based on who you believe is the better player. If this was a one-off game and you needed to win this game, which player would you put in the team? Let's just do it based off that, okay? That's so you use whatever context you want to use. Nobody's stopping.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's what. That's
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Let's go back. I already know Souls' answer. Souls, you've said it. No Arsenal player is the whole team's an Arsenal 11, right?
Yes.
Oh,
That's
my
why.
God.
That's why I'm quiet. I don't care. I don't engage in
Souls.
combined 11.
So Souls is out of the picture. It's just us guys, right?
Okay, cool.
So-
Fair enough. Let's go. Let's
so
go. Now I
first
know how
things
you're doing
first.
that. Cool.
I'm
First
still
things
going to have
first, right?
Vicaria over Raya. I'm still going to have Udogi over Zinchenko.
Yeah, your
I-
doggy's
I agree with
definitely
Ben
over
White. If
Zinchenko.
you want to put Ben
100%.
White in, I'm fine with Ben White. I don't care.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Okay.
gonna back difficult.
So far, we have Raya, Ben White, Udogi.
Yeah.
I will be honest.
How
with
did
you.
Raya get
If
in
I
there
see
and-
if I see any Tottenham centre back in this team, if I see
my God,
anything
there's
by
no-
accident, by
Hold on.
accident,
Well,
if
you're
I
right.
see
That
any
was
Spurs,
Let him finish.
There's no
How
way.
did Raya get in?
I think we should encourage jumping in when you hear something ridiculous. I actually think
There's no way.
it saves everybody time. Don't even let them land. Keep them flying in the air.
How did Raya and Ben White get in the team? Because Egal
Nah.
suddenly found a way to
no,
get
because you're hey Patrick Dunn said that Ben White and Raya coming to see your own fan said it. So let's not do that, Sean.
I said it.
Why?
Patrick
I
does
didn't
not
say Ben White.
represent me. He went on to the Football Terrace and said 3-1 Arsenal. Patrick does
Hey.
not represent
That's
me.
horrible.
He's tonight he's representing Tottenham. So boy, don't do that. Hey, don't turn on Patrick. Patrick, I'm not having that. Hey, don't turn on Patrick. Are you mad?
Guys.
Turning on
Stop.
Patrick,
In
bro.
1 second. This is how the math works.
Spurs on
People
Spurs
said Ben
crying,
White.
you know.
You guys said you guys were okay with Ben White. Patrick came in and said Raya won. Now center
Why?
half.
But why does Patrick's voice get the?
Because
Because Egal agrees with him. Because he agrees with Egal.
There's
we
four
doing
people
that?
who voted for Raya.
Okay, let's move
you're
on.
looking for a soft Tottenham fan to give you.
No. Not so.
Hey, I'm not having this slander on Patty. Hey, Sean, he's my Niger brother, so I can stick up for him here. Please, behave yourself.
Guys,
Behave
let's
yourself,
move on.
Mr. Man.
Let's move on. The way it's gonna work. I'm gonna go to you guys one by one. So I'm gonna go center half pairing. I'm going with Gabriel and Saliba. Souls, what are you saying?
Oh,
Come on. You already know.
You know who? It's just put the Arsenal player in.
Okay. Kunle, you're going Gabriel and
Gabriel,
Saliba.
yeah, easy. It's not even a question.
All right, Jay, what are you saying?
Saliba Romero.
Okay. Dan, why are you shocked?
You know what it is? I honestly, before this, I was going to say Saliba Romero, but these opinions are infuriating me so much that I'm just going to say Mickey van der Ven and Romero.
Okay. What are you saying, Shaun?
That's just
Yeah,
wild.
clearly, I have to back the team because there's soft opinions going on, and it doesn't matter either way.
Hey, Watch
I know
your
the
mouth.
names I'm gonna put in, but you know what I'm going to say, Van de Ven and Romero. But I know the argument you're just going to go. I've heard some Tottenham fans say it. Therefore,
No, it just takes one more person. Patrick, Romero or Gabriel?
I'm sorry. I can't just be one of these guys that just says crazy things. So it's going to be Saliba and Romero. But any Arsenal fan that says that Romero is Saliba's better than Romero is fucking crazy. Sorry.
What?
So Saliba is quality.
Oh,
I'll give
no,
you that.
D,
But
help me.
Romero is better than Saliba, Patty.
No,
Come on,
Romero's
bro.
better than Gabriel. Romero is
Oh.
better than Gabriel.
Let's have this conversation. In Gabriel, 1 second.
I'm not even ready to have
Before
that
Saliba
one,
came
bro.
into the Arsenal team, weren't people comparing Gabriel and Saliba?
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is like I know if Saliba won a World Cup, yeah, even if he got poverty minutes off the bench, you would never let me forget it, Egal. We Tottenham fans are reserved about the fact Romero's won a World Cup and
Reserved.
Yeah,
Reserved, Jay.
But
You want to put him in a team over Gabriel Magalhaes? You're talking about reserve.
Better than Gabriel.
The point I want to make about Romero is Romero has suffered from not having progressive managers. He played at Atalanta in a progressive team, and now he's got Ange, and he's got the ability to defend the way he wants to. You're going to see the best of him, and there's no way he doesn't walk into the side.
Best centre back in the world right now.
I'm so
furious.
On Sunday, you'll see how good Romero is. Let's see.
Best centre back in the world right now, Shaun. Did you say that? You did say that.
No, for me, I'm listening to the goal.
I just need one take from somebody, right?
Messi bigging up his teammates. That's all it is, bro.
This is what I need to know.
Why didn't he big up Sandro?
This is what I need to know.
He's that mad you, bro.
Cristian Romero or Gabriel? Personally for me, I'm okay giving you guys Cristian Romero. I'm not gonna do that. But for my personal combined 11, I'm going with Gabriel and Saliba.
It's so funny, Egal, because as somebody who rates passing and on the ball, the fact that you think Romero and Gabriel are close in terms of on the ball is insane to me.
The thing is, Gabriel is actually underrated for his passing.
No, he's just overall better than him. It's not about on the ball.
Is that you're putting your goalkeeper in the team that's played 90 minutes of football? Has he even played a Premier League game throughout this entire season? I think that it's madness that you've got Ben White in there because one person on that. We haven't gone back and done the panel show.
What do you mean one person, bro? One person.
This is mad.
Why is Ben White there?
Hey, you said Ben White, Patrick. Don't do that.
No, I didn't. What are you talking about?
I heard you, bro.
I want to check. I want to get the panel score.
Hey. Comment section. Didn't Patrick say Ben White?
Why do people keep saying we
Guys, it's about to get crazy.
It's United. We have.
Well, it's about to get crazy now, you go. It's not already crazy after what I'm hearing.
1 second. It's about to get crazy because I was on We Are Tottenham TV and they said Bissouma is the best defensive midfielder in the league based on this season so far.
100% he is.
I'd still say Rodri, but I'd say
not
you
better
think
than Rodri. Not better than Rodri, but other than Rodri, I agree.
Bissouma on this panel, I'm going to drop out because it's just madness now.
Yeah, like you can't
What?
take
You think Bissouma is better than Rice?
Statistically, this season,
this season he has been. What is
Rice out of the park on everything, on every realistic metric.
100%.
On every,
Hey, listen.
No, wait, hold on. Egal.
I'm dropping out.
Egal. This is what I'll say. This is what I'll say quickly.
Every single
No. Wait, hold on. Look, this is what I'm saying here. Wait, hold on. One sec. If the only reason Bissouma might get into this team is because Partey is injured right now.
What do you mean?
If Partey was fit, this is Rice, Partey, Ødegaard midfield, bro. That's what the midfield is, bro. But because Partey is injured, I don't mind having Bissouma, Rice, and Ødegaard. I don't mind that. I'll let you have him because Partey is injured, bro. Because Partey is injured.
You're not even gonna go Maddison.
Yo, guys.
No, Maddison for who? Maddison for what, bro? For who?
Ødegaard.
Madison over Ødegaard.
What are you sniffing, bro? Bro, who's your dealer, Dan? Who's your dealer?
Oh my God.
Who's your dealer?
Who got player of the month for the first month of the Premier League season?
This is insanity.
Madison. I'm asking you.
Madison.
There you go. So that shows he's been at the level i.e. the best player in the league for the first. So how could he not get in the combined? If we're doing off that, how could he not get in there?
No, but we're doing it of who's the better player, bro. If you want to win a game, 90 minutes, you pick Ødegaard, bro.
No, I'd pick
every
Maddison.
time.
Thank you very much. I'd pick
This is a
Maddison.
madness.
Which big game has Madison turned up for? He's not even played in one yet.
His numbers have been as good as
Which big game? Which big game?
Turned off for Man United.
There's one person who gets into the combined 11. It's James Maddison.
Bissouma's had 3
I am
matches.
watching it.
Bissouma is head of the tackling, head of the interceptions. He's number 1 in the Premier League. If you think that Rice gets in ahead of him because he scored a lucky deflected goal against Man United, you are absolutely out of your mind.
No, but Shaun, 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 you've just decided to judge it on whatever you want to judge it on. Egal clearly said, who's the better player? You have 90 minutes to win one game, and I'm picking Rice over Bissouma. The only way Bissouma gets in this team is because Partey is injured and he's not available to be picked. That's the reality, bro.
Are you watching football now?
In that logic.
The thing is you pick that team, and Arteta doesn't even pick that team. When Partey was fit, you weren't even lining up with that 3. So why did we have to take?
Because Zinchenko was injured. Because Zinchenko was injured. That's why.
The only way this is gonna get done is if we all just stay our midfield 3s. That's the best way to do it. So we know Souls is going all Arsenal. Kunle just said he's going all Arsenal.
No, I said no, because Partey is injured. It'll be wrong to pick him. So Bissouma, Rice, and Ødegaard should be in the midfield.
I'm gonna go James Maddison, Ødegaard, and Declan Rice. But what are you saying, Dan?
We're playing 2 10s.
Yeah. None of our 2 clubs plays with 2 10s, so I don't know why we're playing a formation with 2 10s.
We play with Fabio Vieira and thing. It's a midfield 3. I'm picking the 3 best midfielders.
I'm going Maddison, Bissouma, and Declan Rice.
You are bluffing. What are you saying? Yeah, bluffing.
This is mad.
So Shaun, you agree with that midfield? Madison, Bissouma, Declan Rice.
Oh, let them have.
I'll agree with that. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Declan Rice gets in ahead of Sarr, but he doesn't get in ahead of Bissouma. So I'm with Tommy.
You're saying Maddison, Bissouma, Declan Rice. You're saying no Ødegaard.
No, I don't think you can play 2 10. You end up looking like Manchester United.
Do you guys believe Maddison is better than Martin Ødegaard? Genuinely?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
If I had the option right now, to sign Ødegaard and get rid of James Maddison, I would decline that in a second. Like the second that is offered to me, I'm declining that.
Egal, stop this. Egal, don't do it. Let him get. You don't understand what's going on here. Look. What's going on is it's the same thing that they tried to do with Højbjerg. They're doing it with Maddison right now. When Højbjerg came in,
you're comparing Maddison.
Hey, let me finish. I didn't interrupt you. When Højbjerg came in, they were like, he's the best DM in North London, blah blah blah. Meanwhile, he can't even get into this. Well, let me land, please. Because you've been starved of a creative player since Ericsson. So you guys are gassed. You got your shiny new toy, and you think he's better than Ødegaard, bro. It's not the case, bro.
What about you, man? That said that Partey was the best DM in the league? Rice? Now you don't want to play with Partey anymore. Now Rice is the best DM in the league.
Partey is injured, my brother. Partey is injured, and he played every game that he was fit for.
If we're gonna bring up Thomas Partey,
we're not bringing him up. We're not bringing him up. Wait, we're not bringing up Bentancur easily, bro. Bentancur is not getting brought up.
To bring some order, I need to know. So midfield 3, I have gone with Ødegaard. I've gone with James Maddison, and I've gone with Declan Rice. The Tottenham fans here have gone with 2 Tottenham players, James Maddison,
Brendan, do the right thing.
And Declan Rice.
Brendan, do the right thing.
Everyone is putting Declan Rice and James Maddison in.
And everyone is also putting Bissouma in.
Argument now is
I'd do Bissouma. I'd probably do Bissouma, Ødegaard, Maddison.
That's what I was going to say as well. That'll go with that.
Okay, so we have 2 midfields here. We need to decide between Bissouma or Declan Rice, or a situation where you take out Bissouma or Declan Rice and you leave Maddison and Ødegaard in the team.
Listen, the best midfield 3 is Bissouma, Maddison, and Ødegaard. Simple. That's the best 3. That's the best 3.
That's fine.
I want to know what Brandon thinks. He just joined the show.
That's fine. Just put the 2 Tottenham players in and move on to the forward line.
Everything was lost when Ben White was selected.
Hey, what you saying,
We got to
Brendan?
recalibrate on the Ben White choice.
You know
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
though?
Ben White's got to be
As a spectator, can I just say this is beautiful? I'm just spectating. I can be like, fuck.
Bro, did you spectate the football terrace
Hey,
show? Like,
Brendan,
before?
Brendan, jump in. What you saying, Brendan?
I'm happy, bro. I'm happy to see all these Spurs fans here pumping their chest. Yeah, pumping their chest. It's good.
That's the Brandon I wanted to hear today. Good,
It's
good.
nice
good.
to
He's
see.
back.
Yo, Brandon, let's say it, yo. They're gonna.
I wasn't sure which Brandon we were going to see
Match-
tonight, but I see
match
where you're on now.
reaction.
Okay, cool.
They're gonna
Let him
match
speak, bro. Let him
reaction.
speak.
Oh, Levy,
How-
Levy,
how
shoulders
many-
again.
Oh, we only got-
What
we
does
weren't
Levy have to do with a combined 11?
Hey, guys,
Genuinely,
guys,
what
It's
does
only
Levy have
because
to
we
do
got
with
the
a combined
manual
11?
of you guys
time-
with the Cronky
At this
out.
moment in
guys,
time,
You know what I mean?
at
Can
this
we
moment
let
in
Brendan
time-
speak, please?
No. We
Can we
want
let Brendan
McConkey to
speak?
stay, fam. Who
Yeah.
said they
Yeah,
want them out?
yeah.
Who
Now
said
you want,
out?
now you
Can
want.
we
the
have?
Cronky.
Can we let Brendan
This is the
speak,
combined
please?
11 at
Thank
this
you.
moment in
Whoa,
time.
whoa.
Brandon, man, do the right thing, bro.
Let me ask.
Remove Maddison, bro. Remove Maddison one time.
Remove Ben White. Remove Raya. Let's get back to Vicario and Porro.
Pedro Porro.
Are you?
Hey, what are you doing, Egal? What team are you doing here, bro?
Bro, at
Listen.
this point, we're just gonna put out what they want. Let's just.
I'll
leave
just-
it.
Bro, but they think there's a scenario that there's more Tottenham fans than Arsenal players in
Bro,
this team.
at this
What
moment
kind
in
of
time-
stupidness is that?
based on Shaun's predictions. This is what Shaun has. Based on what we've done as a collective.
Let's still.
Yeah, this is fine.
Sure,
I'm okay
bugging.
with Porro. I'm okay with Porro, Ben White. I think Vicario this season has been better than Raya.
That's
Raya
fine,
played
yeah.
90 minutes. I don't know how Raya
Yeah,
gets.
and then
It's not just off this season. It's not just off this season, Sean. That's why he gets in. It's not just off this season.
Can we just let them finish this
Nigel,
bullshit,
you
man? Let them finish this. Let's get back to proper football talk here. Let them finish the football.
Because it's not just me, Sean. Nobody knew who he was last season. Nobody knew who he was last season, Sean. Nobody.
Oh, listen,
we didn't
no
even
one's.
know which team he played
Egal,
for.
hold on,
How can you
fucking hell.
possibly judge a guy who?
Bruv, nobody knew which team he played for before he signed for Tottenham. So therefore, that's not our problem. That's the Spurs problem.
Nah, what I'm trying to say.
Vicario's
Right,
a-
listen, what I'm trying to say
One
is,
second,
yeah,
let Jay speak.
right,
But
but
before he
what I'm
says
trying to say
anything,
is, Egal, right?
Yeah.
Rice versus Bissouma is the question because obviously Rice hasn't played in the 8 for you guys, so he's basically just playing as a 6. So obviously, that's the question. So we just need to make those choices. So obviously, Maddison,
obviously
Ødegaard. So the question is Rice or Bissouma. Yeah.
Egal, don't let him tell you what question you're asking, bro.
No,
Ask the question.
Yeah, no, hold on. One sec.
Stop dictating how he's supposed to ask questions, Jay. Stop doing this.
let him.
telling people how to do things.
I'm hearing people saying that they don't understand the logic yet. The logic is Arsenal at the moment will play Rice, they'll play Ødegaard, and they'll play one other. So if we're comparing Rice and Bissouma, Ødegaard gets in naturally. We put Maddison in naturally. Or it's Maddison or Havertz or Fabio Vieira. Yeah, and obviously he gets in before. So essentially the question is Bissouma or Rice. Yeah, if we put
And it
both
has
of
to
our
be
players, our
Bissouma.
playmakers
He's
in,
the top of the
that's it.
chart
My
of
brother.
any defensive midfielder in the Premier League by a country mile. He's got the most tackles in the Premier League by far. More interceptions, more progressive carries.
Can we have Brandon speak, please? Because you lot have been talking over him, man. Please, Brandon.
It's not even a debate.
Sure,
I
let
know.
Brandon speak. I beg.
Does everybody have Bissouma as a defensive midfielder as Tottenham fans?
Course.
All 4 of you.
Yes,
Just put your
that's a
hand up if you have Bissouma. All 4 of you have Bissouma. Okay,
I do think.
Can I ask him?
I think
Can I
Bissouma.
ask him? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of the Tottenham fans that are on the panel, how many are you confident are actually coming to the Emirates and getting a win tomorrow on Sunday?
Yeah, it's irrelevant. We'll deal with that in a minute.
I'm only asking because it's not irrelevant. It's
Dan,
irrelevant.
bro, you're so cute, bro. Dan's the cutest guy on the panel.
I'll put 2 hands up.
I'm confident we won't lose.
It's relevant. It's relevant to this to this combined 11 that we're doing because you guys are here chucking in all your players, Bissouma, your Pedro Porros, and all this, that, and the other. Well, you should be confident of coming to the Emirates and getting a result.
Thank you. Talk that shit.
It's been a fortune to go to the game to see us take 3 points.
That's cool, bro. I'm happy you're pumping your chest. Yeah. Just remember the last time you beat us at the Emirates, my man down here, Dan, was probably floating around in his dad's ball bag still. Do you know what I mean? How long ago it was?
How old are you to even be making that joke? Like you don't even look old enough to be running that joke.
I'm 29.
You know what I mean?
He's older than Dan, I tell you that. Oh,
What does that have to do with anything? You see, this is the Arsenal
listen,
bringing
Dan,
it back.
No.
What's next?
Dan.
What's next?
Hey.
What's next? You're gonna start
Don't
talking
worry
about the
him,
Invincibles,
Dan.
like
Don't worry
honestly.
about him.
There's not a debate. If we, I agree.
This is
I agree
cute,
with
bro. I like this Dan guy,
The
man.
most
He's
Arsenal
still
man
young.
I've seen in my life.
Dan, look, hey, nobody take away Dan's innocence
Oh, my
because he
God.
ain't seen enough pain yet.
Don't worry, man.
He ain't seen enough pain yet, so he doesn't know what this team are
Guys,
about.
You're gonna see pain this Sunday.
Guys,
A few more years,
for
bro.
the sake of the show, 1 second. For the sake of the show, this needs to end. So what we're gonna do is midfield 3, Declan Rice or Bissouma. That's basically what it's come down to. Who gets in, and it's a split draw. So what we're gonna have to do for this one, you guys don't want to go to the comment section. How are we gonna judge it? Do we go now further past the
Stats,
season?
Premier League stats.
Oh.
The fact that the Bissouma
Go
wins
on,
everything.
Foot mob. Go on, Foot mob.
He's the number
Who
1
scored
six
an
on
FP
every
rep?
relevant metric
Yeah?
in the Premier League this
So
season.
2 out
It
of
has to
3.
be Bissouma.
I love
Yeah,
this.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is, you just said combine. What do you call it?
But Egal, you already said who would you rely on in a one-off game, and now we're changing the dynamics of this. I don't understand.
No. We're gonna do. Do you guys want to do per 90 stats?
No,
What do you
but
wanna
listen,
do?
I'm saying you're scared to go. You're scared to look at the ratings
PremierLeague.com
because you know Bissouma's better.
and then filter by tackles, filter by interceptions, filter by progressive passes. You will see Bissouma.
Can we filter by goals?
Ahead of Rice, but ahead of every other midfielder.
Can we filter by goals?
So
It's not because they play different roles.
Right.
Egal, I've sent you a tweet. I've sent you a tweet, so you can put this up on the screen, please.
Can I just say,
1 second.
I'm
One
fair,
second.
by the way.
I'm
How
literally
about-
doing it right now.
I
I'm
sent
doing
you
it
a
right
tweet,
now.
Egal. It's right here for you. Beautiful. It's all laid out for you.
No. We're not doing that. Listen, we're
Okay.
gonna do it live on air. We're doing it live on air. So forget about games played. Forget about minutes. We're gonna do goals, pass.
Goals.
pass-
Just forget about games played and just forget about minutes. Forgetting that Bissouma's injured all of last season.
Doing it.
1 second.
doing?
1 second. 1 second. Relax. We're not gonna do minutes played. We're not gonna do that.
Why not?
We're gonna do ball recoveries. We'll
Oh
do
my
ball
God.
recoveries. 1 second. Let's continue. So we've
Let's
done
just pick and
goals.
choose the
Let's
stats.
continue. Now let's go
Defensive
attempts. Forget
actions,
about
please.
that.
What you guys are doing?
1 second. 1 second. We go to chances created.
What are you doing
One
here?
second.
Oh my God,
One
bro, this
second.
is ridiculous.
I'm going in order. Relax.
can't be
I'm going in
possible.
This
order.
is pure fraudulence.
I'm going in
Oh my
order.
God.
I'm
That's
going in
crazy.
order. Ground rules 1. Ground rules 1. What else is there?
Take on
Tackles
complete.
made.
Tackles made. Take on completed.
Take-ons completed. Okay. What else?
Yeah, take on success.
You didn't click it.
Bro, I already did.
Take
on
on
completed,
success.
success,
I thought it was
same
the other one.
shit.
No,
Okay,
take on
let's
success
continue.
percentage.
Defensive actions, clearances, interceptions, blocks. What else? Clean sheets. That doesn't really count, does it?
Clean
So-
sheets.
No, don't forget about
goals
clean sheets.
conceded, clean sheets. We'll do that. Whatever.
Why?
And then
Doesn't
and
make
then-
sense.
Nah, clean sheets and that. That's dead.
that's
man.
it.
Why you
So
put clean sheets?
we're
Yeah,
going-
clean
we
sheets
going
are not
per
relevant.
90
man.
stats? Or are we going?
Days.
It's
Let's go
Bissouma.
per 90 stats. So yeah, statistically he does better this season.
Oh my
God. Oh my God.
Look,
Yeah, all right,
my
put him in the
days.
team.
Green
Put him
like
in the
Kermit
team.
the Frog. Oh my days. What's going on here? What's going on here? Oh God, Rice. Oh man. Oh
Can I
man.
Yeah,
just
he's got
say,
a team.
I'm-
He's got a
I'm-
team, that's it.
Patrick
I'm a
does not
fan.
seem happy. Patrick
Can I
does
just
not.
say, I'm a fair Arsenal fan, right? I actually would have put Bissouma in. Yeah, I said when I was doing my
Oh
combined,
no. Yes. Man,
I said
This
no,
is
I
gonna
said
be
when,
a
I said
good
when I was
stream.
doing my combined 11 with Deji yesterday,
Man.
I'd give you guys three players, yeah, Maddison,
Yeah.
Bissouma,
Yes.
and Son. That's it. That's all you're getting. Everybody else,
And you're delusional.
yeah.
No,
And they've
Romero.
already put Udogie.
Romero.
Oh my God.
This
Mate,
Romero
everybody
thing is
was
just
typing on
wild,
about
bro. I
Romero.
don't
That guy is a
understand.
liability. Yeah,
He's a liability.
He's a
He's a
clown.
liability. Romero.
he's a clown.
I still
Gabriel's
got a
given
massive
away
problem
more
with Ben
penalties
White.
than Romero.
I've still got a massive problem with Raya.
This team is
No, but
this
you
team
wanna know
is solid.
something?
It gives
You
us
know what?
Optimizing?
I'm fine with Rayo.
Hang on.
I'm-
Why have you
I'm
got a
fine with
problem with Raya? Didn't you guys want to sign him?
Yeah,
No, I've
I'm
got
fine
a
with
problem with
Rayo.
the fact that we're basing it on what? What are we basing it on? If we're comparing Vicario, our goalkeeper, then do you, True Gunners TV, do you have any idea what sort of goalkeeper he was for the club?
Okay, but the fact that you
Wait,
don't,
hang on,
Shaun, the fact that you don't is not our problem, bro. It's not our problem.
Nigel, wait.
Give us an argument. Okay, give us the argument over the last
Nigel,
18 months to pick Vicario.
Wait,
Give us.
Nigel, you interrupted me, man. I'm trying to ask True Gunners a question, right?
Go on.
You're asking me why I think that Raya should not be necessarily in there. My question, my answer to you is, how many games has he played in an Arsenal jersey?
What, Premier League?
How many
Or
games
overall?
has he played in an Arsenal jersey?
2.
How many games have you seen Vicario play for Tottenham or for his previous club? Can you even name his previous club?
I have no idea who is the previous club.
So how on God's green earth can you judge him anything other than...
So because of your player is an unknown, we have to change our whole dynamic. That's what you're saying. Fantastic. Fantastic. But he's played football though, right?
Guys, for the respect of the show, let's move on. And this time, I'm going to go to Patrick to start off. Kulusevski or Bukayo Saka on the right? What are you saying, Patrick?
Saka, unfortunately.
All right, Dan?
Yeah, Saka.
Oh,
Shaun?
wow. So you guys at least have some brains.
Okay, so Saka's in, no debate about it. That is one that there.
Yeah, because we're not crazy like you lot. We're honest.
Yeah, we're not crazy like you lot.
We're not putting Ben White into a combined 11.
We'll see. There's still 2 more spaces.
Now, 1 second. Since we're doing it based on this season and we're doing it based on the fitness also. Let's be honest. Martinelli's not fit, so he's not going to be getting into this combined 11 at all. So based on that, do you guys want to put Son up top or do you want to put him on the right?
I'm happy. I'm happy to go Trossard left, Son up top.
Son would have got in regardless if he was fit.
I know whether we want to put him left. Yeah. Martinelli's injury just saved you having to put Son in over him. That's all it is. That's just helped you out.
Simple.
Soften your ego and stuff like that.
Egal, you just acknowledged that because we're doing it on this season, and that's why I'm now going back.
No, you bullied him into doing it on this season. You bullied him. You bullied him into it, Shaun. You bullied him into saying it's about this season. You bullied him.
1 second, Shaun, since when do we ever put injured players in combined 11s?
No, but you said you just said we're basing this on this season, correct? Is that what you just said?
Of course, we can't base.
Okay, so you said that. So now that you said that, can we?
Why are we basing it on this season?
We're not going backwards.
No, because you already decided on things that weren't really consensus, bro.
Yeah, Egal, if it's this season, you got to
hey, Shaun, you legit want more Spurs players in this team, bro.
Sean, what's Ben White? Sean, for you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tweet out your combined 11 separate from everybody else's. How about that?
No, I think if you
I think that's better. I think that is better. Yeah, that is better.
Ask the guys again.
I don't think Patrick. I don't think anyone up here.
This season, Ben White over
even Jay would co-sign to
never.
The whole back line except for Saliba being Tottenham.
Hang on a second. On this season form,
he conceded less than you.
For me, I just see it as like a discussion.
But that doesn't mean anything, Egal, apparently. That means nothing.
I don't have a hard and fast opinion on it. I have an opinion, but it's not like it has to be this. So somebody's like, why? I hear the argument.
For the love of the show, we're gonna finish off. But when I save our lineup, I'm gonna save one for you just separately. Cool?
Why? This is
I just
because he's a wild boy. That's why.
I'm not gonna agree.
You decided the goalkeeper and you decided the right back based on a
I did not decide anything. This was a consensus.
Now that you've agreed about this season, on this season's form, I just want to double check that the Tottenham fans here are happy that Raya on this season's form gets in ahead of Vicario.
Yeah, he can't get in because he's not played.
I'm okay to not argue. I'm okay. I'm okay to not argue it. I mean, I think it coin toss. Like we wanted both keepers, so I imagine they're close. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but which one did we go in for first?
Pick one.
Raya first.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying Raya above Vicario. And I disagree with your metric, Shaun. I disagree with your metric.
Yeah, can we finish the team real quick, man?
Let me go to Patrick. Patrick, where do you put? What do you do with the last 2 spots?
I will go Trossard and Son.
Okay. What are you saying, Dan?
Yeah, same. Trossard, Son.
Okay, Shaun.
Sonny.
Solomon, yeah.
Trossard ahead of Solomon and Sonny. Yeah, Trossard and Son.
Jay, same thing.
Trossard, Son.
Okay, guys, I think they forgot Jesus existed, but it's okay.
There's no way you're gonna put Jesus over Heung-min Son.
No, I'm saying Jesus and
just
Son.
a 4-time Premier League winner. Sorry.
In all
Son.
fairness, hang on.
Son is not playing on the wing this season.
Fairness, right? In all fairness, if we're doing what these lot are saying, where we're going based off of this season, it has to be Trossard and Son. It has to be.
Has to be, and
only fair
Porro
way to
should be
do
in
it.
there over White as
There's
well.
too many players for Tottenham that haven't played in the Premier League.
What about Richarlison?
Richarlison does not get in this because he's had a tough season. Oh, but come on, now you're gonna start making jokes and stuff. There's no point. Like nobody's saying
your club is the jokes, Dan. That's it. That's the thing.
Hey, Egal, get the metrics out again. Jesus and Richarlison. Compare the two. Who's taken their top off more times and not scoring?
Who started for Brazil in the World Cup?
First choice for Brazil. I don't know.
Exactly. Who started for Brazil in the World Cup?
Brazil.
Yeah, but you lot aren't bigging him up. So all this claiming he's number one for Brazil is irrelevant, bro. You lot are abusing him, and you're saying, "Oh, number one for Brazil," but you lot don't even rate him, bro. What are you doing?
Man, I'm bench, he comes on and scores against you lot. I will be loving that, man. Richarlison needs to score.
Let's finish off, guys. This is the final product that's been somewhat compromised. So Arsenal got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Brother, they got 5 players in. I'm livid about this. I'm fucking fuming.
I'm furious that Ben White's in there.
Disgusting what I've seen.
So that is the combined 11.
Two players max.
By the way,
Son and Bissouma. That's it.
This is our combined. Now Shaun separately got Pedro in there.
Yeah, I got Porro in there, and I got Vicario in there based on this season. Yeah, Pedro Porro. So I got the slightly different outcome.
What's that? Oh, that was 7-7-4.
This is Shaun. Shaun, this is your team. You have Ødegaard in there.
Based on this season, yeah.
No Declan Rice. Okay.
You know what? If I had to pick an 11, I would have one of Ødegaard and Maddison because I don't want 2 10s. I'm not playing like United.
There is not a chance there's an 11 without Declan Rice. There's a chance.
I'm picking an 11. I'm not hearing this, bro.
My 11 doesn't have one of Maddison or Ødegaard. It has Declan Rice in alongside Bissouma. And of the 2, Maddison or Ødegaard, I'm picking Maddison personally. But that's it.
Okay, I've got a good question.
Guys, Shaun, I'm tagging you on this. You know that, right?
Please tag me. He's a wild boy. Everyone needs to know.
Let's move on. Finally, now it's time. Now it's time that we've done that. All of that's done. Now it's time that we bring Souls back into the game.
Let's do manager.
And he can actually say something. So
Let's
Souls,
not
kick
do
us
manager,
off.
Dan. Let's not do that.
Souls, kick us off. How do you think the game's gonna go? And give us your prediction. And guys, if you hear something you don't like, you can chime in.
Oh, finally I can talk, man. Finally the BS is over, and we can actually talk some football like properly. Right, listen, I'm gonna be objective as I can. I mean, considering I am an Arsenal fan and this is Spurs, I have no respect for you guys. I couldn't give a fuck what you're doing over there. Good luck to you guys. I hope you do try and at least compete in this game. Bring it. Big Ange just said, we've got to be scared. Son has said, we don't want to play them. You know what? And the amount of fucking players you wanted to put in this combined 11, I'm expecting to get piped. I'm expecting my ass cracks to be wide open and absolutely penetrate.
Wow.
The way you man are moving, the way you man are moving. No, listen. The way you man are moving, I'm expecting the biggest defeat in Premier League fucking history. The way you man are talking, the way your manager's talking, the way your captain's talking. Have some goddamn respect for people who are better than you, fam. This is all I'm gonna say. You guys are gonna get the humbling of a season. You man are gonna get absolutely piped. I want Ange to play his football. Because I'm telling you now, that is going to get dismantled. You may as well. You're going to cry for Levy to leave, but like you always do. And right now, you've got all this chest for Arsenal, but you want your owner to go. Family.
I don't want my owner to go.
What does us backing our team in a North London derby have to do with the owners? Genuinely, what does that have to do with the owners?
You rate your signings. You rate your players, boy. Did he not bring Maddison in?
I'm not leaving out.
We haven't had a single manager. Just because we made a few signings this season,
this guy doesn't talk for me.
No. All I'm saying is all these players Levy's brought in some capacity, you rate them so damn highly, but yet you want your owners good. And that's the excuse you're going to have when you get piped 5-0. I'm telling you now. I'm not even
5-0.
gonna
Oh my god,
You
bro.
are
Wow.
Yo,
Wow.
if you're doing a
5-0.
post-match reaction, Egal,
Yeah,
please
that's
send me
wild.
this link,
That's
bro.
wild.
Please send me this link. I beg you.
5-0.
And make sure
Even me,
Guy
that's-
Souls is on this stream as well, bro.
Hey, so relax,
Okay,
bro.
okay,
Why you
okay.
always have to go on? Hey,
Guys,
brother.
Guys, Shaun is going next.
Where's
Guys,
that YouTube clip?
let Shaun go next. Let Shaun go next. Shaun, go ahead.
Listen, I think that I'm going to the game. I spent a lot of money. I spent a lot of money on a ticket, and it could be the most expensive
Big day out.
disappointment
Big day
I've
out.
ever spent in my life.
It's not
I've
gonna
had
be,
worse dates, whatever. But I think that this one I had to pay up because just in case that Tottenham are capable, and I think that everybody that's looking at historical track records, I think that they are they're confusing separate scenarios, separate circumstances, and thinking that the past always equals the future, and that is a fallacy. I don't think that Tottenham are going to come over and slap you lot. I think it's going to be a brilliant game. I think it's going to be a fascinating game. It could come down to a stupid decision from a referee. It could come down to It could come down to a sloppy moment from one player or another, a cheeky red card, whatever. I personally think it's going to be a score draw, but that could go either way. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys won 2-1. I wouldn't be surprised if we won 2-1. But I'm not going to sit here and be so ballsy as to think you're going to win 5-0 against this Tottenham team. Not happening, bro. It's not happening.
So what's the score, Shaun? What's your score prediction?
Any money you want.
What's your score prediction, Shaun?
My head says 2-2. My heart says 3-2 Tottenham.
I just got to say, well set up there, Shaun. Well set up with the whole referee thing. You've got an excuse there now. When
already built in, bro. Hey, Shaun's a politician. I've known him for a while now.
Next, we're gonna go to.
On to you, Shaun.
Next, we're gonna go to Brandon. Brandon,
I'm on to you being on to me, Nigel. I'm on to you being on to me.
Brandon, what are you saying?
Yeah, bro. I mean,
after.
you know me. I don't pump my chest very often, but these lot, the way they've been speaking, right? These lot are freshly seasoned. Yeah, freshly seasoned. They're getting cooked Gordon Ramsay style on Sunday. And you know what? Do you know what my favourite thing is about a Sunday? A Sunday roast. Especially a Sunday roasted chicken. A chicken on a beach ball, yeah? That's getting roasted hard on Sunday. Yeah? 3-0 Arsenal. You boys are getting slapped. Disrespect. Deji, by the way, yeah? Telling me that Romero's better than Saliba. What are you smoking, my friend?
Hey, Shaun said he's the best centre-back in the world.
And unfortunately,
best in the world.
Unfortunately, because of
Conde, all the centre-backs died. We didn't
Listen,
know
my
about
man Lionel Messi ain't wrong too often, bro. So if he says it,
who do I believe? True Gunners or Lionel Messi? I'm sorry,
bro. Messi is
Who knows?
Are we going there? Are we going there?
Guys, like go get
Saliba over Romero.
What do you want me to do out here?
No way.
Unfortunately, because of Deji's sins, you lot have got to pay for him now. Yeah? Talking crap like that. I can't wait till Sunday. I cannot wait till Sunday.
Do any of you guys believe you're in a title race?
No,
to be honest,
5 games. We're not like you.
No. Yes, they are. You must compete for the league. You must. If you
all right.
You must.
5-0, yeah? 5-0.
I say it. Okay. Shaun, we will win the league. I have got damn much chest. That's why I'm saying we're pumping.
You know why? You know that word doesn't mean anything. You know why that sentence doesn't mean anything anymore? Because I heard that same exact sentence last year, so it don't mean anything anymore.
All this chest for what? What is it? All this result. Okay, so you want to have
what happened last year?
You're going to come to the Emirates. No. Let me ask you. I'm going to make a few points and ask you a question, right? So you want to put all these players in a combined 11. You're going to come to the Emirates, and history doesn't mean anything. But yet, when it comes to the title talk, which we are going to be in, right? Oh, Stutters, fam. Stutters.
Oh my god!
Right?
In a one-off
chest reduction surgery happened.
Well, because obviously
there's a massive difference. Hold up.
I've never seen a team struggle to be 10-man short of a title race.
The logic there, Souls, is massively missing. You guys are suggesting you're in a title challenge, which means you have to go everywhere and play everyone at home and away and win, and maybe sacrifice 10, 12, 15 points over the whole season. I'm not saying that Tottenham are in that position. We're so far ahead of where we thought we were going to be 2 months ago.
But your 11 is
going
better.
to Arsenal as a one-off.
Yeah,
as a one-off, I feel more confident than ever. I'm terrified. I haven't slept all week. Usually, this week, going into the North London derby when we play you away, I'm conditioned to thinking it's irrelevant. We're never going to get anything. This week, I'm actually nervous because I think we got a chance. There's a difference between that and saying that we can go to Liverpool and
Shaun,
go to Chelsea and go to all these
Can I just say real quick,
Shaun, respectfully, don't ever give us advice about title challenges, please. Respectfully.
Can I just say real quick?
I don't even. Wait. Oh wait, hold on, bro. Dan, you've never even seen a title race, so I beg you just shush. Where?
Stop it.
Huh?
That was not here last time in the league. So
how old was you last time? Trophy?
My brother, you lot aren't giving no advice on league titles.
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, right, the last time Spurs were in a title race, we got 86 points. Last time you were in
which title race were you in? Which one?
The one that Chelsea won.
Oh my God, the one that you guys are always making jokes about how we finished third in a two-horse race. We finished second in a one-horse race.
Bro, listen, at the end of the day, you said don't give us advice on title race. You didn't win your title race. We didn't win our title race. Okay.
Yeah, but we're not going out giving you advice. First of all, because you're not part of one, and second of all, we won't won one for a while. You've never seen your team win a title, so what title race are you going to tell me about?
Let's see.
The fact is, I've seen my team win 3 titles, my brother. 3, so I can give advice on title races. You've never seen it, bro. Jay, you've never been to a parade. Jay, you've never been to a parade. How about that?
What?
You've never been to a parade. How about that?
I went to the parade when Manchester City won it.
Are you doing nostalgic FC?
You went.
Are you doing nostalgic?
No, but I'm just telling you the reason why you can't give me advice on title races. That's why. I'm just letting you know. It's nothing about nostalgia. I'm telling you why.
You want to do 20 years ago?
Well, okay, Dan. Who are you gonna bring up? How about that, Dan? Who are you gonna bring up?
One second.
Who are you gonna bring up, Dan?
1 second. I've let it go for so long. What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to do like you know how in The Sound of Music when people are saying goodbye, farewell, and then they let them go.
After saying goodbye.
Everyone on their goodbyes can say their point. So I think Souls and Shaun already said their points. So let Patrick go now. Patrick, what you say?
3-1 Arsenal. 3-1 Arsenal.
Yeah, I think the Arsenal fans here have been so disrespectful. The fact that I've got Gunasul saying 5-0. Obviously, Egal was talking. It is disrespectful. When have you ever beat us 5-0 at the Emirates? And it's crazy to say that. We both go into this game in good form. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I don't think we're going to win, so I'm not going to sit here and talk shit just for the sake of talking shit. But I'm just surprised at the disrespect I'm hearing. Brandon saying that we're going to get cooked and all of this shit. Let's just see what happens in it. At the end of the day, you guys know that Ange Postecoglou has looked good. We've looked good. At the end of the day, the game's there for the taking. You lot haven't beat anyone good. If you're saying that about us, the same rings true for you lot. We both beat Man United. You struggled against Fulham. You just about beat Everton. I don't really understand what is all this you lot are overdoing it. So we'll see in it. But yeah, we'll see.
Just real quick. Again, just real quick before you move on, right? I want to ask Patrick and the rest of the Spurs fans on this, right? And this is a genuine question. So don't take it as a disrespect or nothing, right? How much of this, like your form, do you think is down to, number one, a new manager bounce, and number two, some very good players that you've signed? Because I ain't being funny, but I heard you lot talking like this when Antonio Conte got you into 4th place ahead of us. So this ain't nothing new. Yeah, you're playing prettier football, but how much of this is actually down to a new manager bounce more than anything else?
Let me grab this one because because in terms of looking at how teams are, even in that last game, yeah, let's not forget Lloris threw the ball in the net in that first game. Yeah, you were the better side, but we made
the fact that you even just said that, Jay, that's just ridiculous.
Forget about that, and you're gonna forget about the Emerson red card, which was never red card.
Said that. If the keeper throws the ball in,
okay, so you would have won the game otherwise. Is that what we're saying?
Let me put that to one side
because North American guy who threw the ball in his net, the Caribbean guy.
What I'm trying to say is that obviously in terms of the team and the development of the team and what we're seeing, all Spurs fans can understand the difference between what we're doing now and what we did under Conte last season. Last season, we were getting results, but we weren't really playing very well. This season, we're playing well. We're dictating games. We're on the front foot. And you're the biggest challenge we've played, but you haven't played anyone as good as us either. So that's the way we're looking at it. Ange is, you can look at any metrics, you know, field tilts, XG, XA, BS.
Did you outperform every opponent in XG?
Say again?
Do you honestly believe you outperformed every opponent in XG?
I think the only one is maybe Brentford was
Sheffield United.
We smashed Sheffield United on XG.
Oh my God, we ran through them.
Yeah,
we had like 37 shots and they had 7 shots.
Brentford's the only game where Brentford's the only game where the XG we like it.
We haven't had less than 15 shots on goal in any game this season.
We've had the most shots in the Premier League so
most
far.
Touches in opposition boxes, most turnovers, most turnovers in opposition halves.
I congratulate you on that. Well done.
Like no,
5-0, 5-0, bro. Yeah, I gotta get you on my channel Monday morning.
Brentford's the only team who beat you on XG. Well, guess what?
You guys go further. I was gonna say 70.
No, you guys. 1 second, guys.
I'm making notes.
You don't want me on because we're gonna win. Now, why would you want me on? To smoke
you ain't winning 5, 6, 7, 8, or 8-0.
That ain't happening. Timestamped. Look, Gunnar-Solskjaer 1-0. Spurs are gonna lose 5-0, and I timestamped it.
I got the clip ready to go.
Bro, I've been recording on
5 o'clock on Sunday afternoon.
I'm gonna ask you guys a question.
Let's go.
I'm gonna ask the Arsenal fans a question, and I'm gonna ask the Tottenham guys a question. But before we go any further, Kunle, what's your score prediction?
These Tottenham boys, man. I feel for you guys because this story has happened so many times that you never learn. Me and Jay, we've done this thing. Like, this is the fourth time we've done this thing. We've done this thing. This is the fourth time we've done this thing, and he's not learned.
I've known you for less than 2 seasons, and the season before we finished 4th and you finished 5th. So don't make it out like this is a long-running rivalry that you've been doing for decades. 2 seasons, once we finished above you, once you finished above us.
I'm talking about this particular fixture, Jay. I'm talking about this fixture, not about title race and history. Because history, we already know that we debunked you, so I'm not even going to do that. So just like we did last season when they were starting their best season in the Premier League ever. Remember last season that was the best start to the Premier League ever for Spurs. That's what they said. That's what they told us, and they were so confident it was going to be different last time. But no, this time is different. No problem. 3-1 to Arsenal.
Season, Liverpool told me next year is going to be our year. Next year is going to be our year. And then guess what? Hey, even a broken clock is right twice a day. So what I'm telling you is,
been their year.
So if you say, so basically you're saying if you say it so enough times, eventually it'll be right. I get it. Eventually you will be right. Eventually you will be right, Jay.
It still hasn't been their year. The most important thing to remember here is these people saying it's gonna be. It still hasn't been your year,
guys.
Right. No, wait. Egal, quickly before you ask the question, quickly. This is what. Quickly. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. All this happening is here. All the Tottenham fans are doing is they want to be the fans that said the time that Arsenal beat Tottenham. So they just say it now because law of averages says one of the times they got to be right. Big up Spurs.
Next year's our year.
But we're talking about the North London derby, Shaun. We're talking about the North London derby, and it's always our year in this fixture. How about that?
It's not though, because the most of the time you win at your place, we win at ours. Last year you had a little glip. You know what? It didn't materialize to anything because once again,
but that's not what we're debating, Shaun. That's not what we're debating. We're talking about the North London derby on its own, Shaun, and we dominate this fixture at home. That is the facts. Add all the variables you want. The fact is we dominate this fixture and we'll continue this weekend.
On One Touch TV, Egal put his chest out early. It was like February. He was like, we're going to win.
What has this got to do with Sunday's game, Shaun?
You were saying, don't do that.
Irrelevant.
Don't do it. And then it took
But is that going to help you win on Sunday, Shaun? Is that going to help you win on Sunday?
Shaun,
So
when was the
last
last
year-
time you
one
won a
second.
game and it actually
Guys,
actually
I'm
meant
done.
something?
I'm done.
Immediately.
Does last year matter
bro.
or not? Because last year we did the double overview. Are we going to talk about last year or are we going to talk about now?
The
I
last
don't
year's a
care
different
about
year.
last year.
Doubles
We don't
come
let
Sean
them
only
talk
wants.
last year.
Sean only
You
wants to
wanna
talk
talk
about
about
last
last
year if it's about us bottling. He doesn't want to talk
Well,
about
that's
us
really
taking
last
6
year.
home.
The only
You know-
way we're going to get this done is the last person to speak on this is Jay and Dan. Everyone else is giving their prediction. I've said 3-1.
Not Jay, bro. Jay's given
I've
7
said
predictions, bro. I'm not having it.
I said 3-1.
Jay's had like
Don't
6
worry about it,
predictions,
man.
bro.
You said
It's like
5-0.
match of the day. They know the running order.
Guys,
They know
guys,
the
guys,
running order. There's a
guys,
reason why Spurs
for the
are always
love
on
of God,
first.
please let everyone say their prediction. You said 5-0.
5-0.
No, 8-0. Fuck it. Why not? These guys
Yeah,
piss me
he's
off.
just saying numbers to say numbers. You know?
You're joking. What are
3-1.
you saying? What?
3-1. 3-1 Arsenal. Trossard brace.
For Tottenham.
To Tottenham? Come on, Dan. Do me a favour, come on.
Prediction. You change your prediction.
Yeah, now you already heard mine. 3-1, unfortunately, to Arsenal. Got to keep
See,
bro.
back.
Come
He's
on,
the
bro.
real one. He's the real one.
Dan,
I've got to keep
Man.
it man. I think we're going to lose
Dan.
this game. There's no shame in that. There's no shame in that whatsoever. We're only 6
know what it
games
is?
into our cycle.
He's right. There's
Arsenal
no
away is a
shame in
tough
losing
game.
to Arsenal.
Yeah,
Right.
This is the most close North London derby I've seen in years. And since it's so close, I'm gonna back my team, obviously. And I don't say anything about you Arsenal fans for backing your team to win. Obviously, I'm gonna say things about 8-0 to Arsenal, all right. But I'm gonna back my team. I'm gonna say we're gonna win 3-1. It's an even game.
Dan,
John,
Not even nicking at 1-0. You said 3-1, you know.
3-2 Spurs. Okay. And Jay, you're the final prediction.
2-2.
After all, get this guy off the stream. Kick him out the stream. After all that, he picked a draw. Kick him off the stream, man. What the fuck, man?
There's nothing.
Okay, guys.
There's nothing that I've said.
Nah, Jay, you're banned. You're banned, bro.
In what way?
I don't want him here next year, you go. I don't want him here next year. Fuck this guy.
There's a second question that I haven't asked anybody all stream.
That's fine.
Jay.
Hey, so
Jay.
good.
Jay, there's a second question.
Mm-hmm.
Who will finish closer? 1 second. Will Arsenal finish closer to City or will Spurs finish closer to Arsenal? And
Arsenal.
that also means will Arsenal
That
win
is
the
a good
league?
question.
So who will, because we know who's going to finish higher. Arsenal's going to finish higher. So let's change the question. And if you believe you're going to finish higher, let me know.
Oh, you know, yeah?
So,
You know.
I think,
Season.
1 second, I'm just going to give you guys my answer. Arsenal's going to win the league.
You didn't even think you could beat us, Patrick. So.
Arsenal's going to win the league.
Yeah, one game. One game.
You
whole
guys,
season.
let me land, guys. Let me land. Come on.
Win the league.
Arsenal's going to win the league, and Spurs are not going to be even 10 points close to us. We're going to have at
Arsenal
least
winning the
minimum
league, yeah?
10 points lead over
Okay.
you guys.
Another one for the
Go ahead.
notebook.
What you saying?
It's close. It's close. I think that's close. 'Cause
Okay.
If you
Can I say what I would think? We're gonna win the league, so it's irrelevant. I don't give a fuck where Spurs are. I don't. Yeah.
Jay?
It's a close one because if you think the league will be about what 88 points or so, so if do I think Spurs can get 78 points? I think we could probably get 78. I think I'll answer this question after
Nah, bro. Answer it now, brother.
Why would I answer? Why would I answer it now?
Because everyone else is, bro. That's why. bro.
Wait. Where does the chest go? Where's the chest go?
Bro, listen. I don't know how. I don't.
Man's had a vasectomy in that.
Our squad is not as deep as other people's squad. So there's a difference between do I think we can win this game and how we think we're going to participate. I think it's tight. There or thereabouts. I'm gonna say yes, but 10 to 12 points is what I would say.
Patrick, do you finish 10 points closer to Arsenal, or do Arsenal finish closer to City?
Arsenal ain't winning the league, so I don't know where that's come from. I don't understand how all of a sudden you don't think that. Do we finish closer to Arsenal? Probably, yeah. That's more likelier than you not winning the league. You ain't winning this league. Like simple.
That's not the question, though.
That is the question.
Do we finish closer to City? Then you finish closer to us.
I don't know, to be honest. It's so early. How can
It's a tough one, isn't it?
How can you tell after 5 games? Let's be realistic, come on. 5 games, a whole
Arsenal
league.
fans can tell. They can tell they're going to win the league.
Yeah, so I can't answer that question right now. It's too early.
Do you think we'll be within 10 points of Arsenal?
Nah,
10.
probably not.
Yeah, I think we're
also
gonna
know that
finish.
Arsenal
I think
ain't
we'll
winning
finish
the
I
league.
closer
like
to
this.
us. I think Arsenal will
Patrick's
finish ahead
learned
of
from
us.
last season.
No,
Let
I
Dan
think
go.
Arsenal will finish ahead of us because they've got more squad depth than us.
Yeah,
But I don't
no
think they're
doubt.
winning the league. I don't know where they got that from.
Exactly.
Will we be 10 points clear of you?
They haven't. Yeah, you're gonna be 10 points ahead of us, but you're not gonna be 10
Okay.
points.
Well,
Past
more. Do
City.
you think they'll be more than 10 points ahead of us?
You haven't won in the first 5 Premier League games. You haven't won one game comfortably, other than arguably the Everton game. And you're
That's
saying
a
the
good
Premier
sign.
League title.
Palace?
That's a good sign.
Palace?
Palace, you were struggling last few minutes. Palace
Did
almost
they do
scored.
anything?
That's a good sign.
You won 1-0 because of an edgy
What about
penalty.
Everton? What about
And
Everton?
Palace had like 2
What
chances.
about Everton?
Everton is. I said that's the only one that's arguable. I would say maybe
Okay.
Everton, but any
Sean.
other than that, you haven't won one game comfortably. So I don't know
Sean.
where all this chat about Premier League titles coming from.
Sean, will Tottenham finish above Arsenal?
Put me on mute, bro. Can I talk?
I didn't put you on mute.
Someone muted me. It must have been you. You're the only one.
Daniel
No.
Levy did, bro.
Yo, did you mute him? Be honest.
No, I swear that I didn't mute anyone.
Daniel Levy muted him, bro. Don't do
I
that.
must have done it by accident, bro.
Arsenal
Wallahi,
Arsenal aren't winning the league. I think Arsenal aren't even coming second. I think Arsenal come in third. Therefore, on that basis, I think Tottenham are going to finish closer to Arsenal than Arsenal are to City.
Wait, did you
So
say
Liverpool
Arsenal
finished second, yeah?
third?
Liverpool finished second, yeah, sure.
City first, Liverpool second, Arsenal third.
Ooh, okay.
And
Fair
finally, the last topic, Brendan, are Tottenham fans overly excited?
Didn't ask me, bro.
Are they overly excited? Of course they are, bro. Come on.
Oh my.
In terms of your other question, by the way, we're not winning the league. City are winning this league at an absolute canter this season. I'm sorry, they are.
Thank you.
It's as simple as that.
Thank
But
you.
I don't think Spurs will finish. I don't think Spurs will finish within 10 points of us either.
Yeah.
I've got Spurs to finish 4th or 5th this season. That's
Conley.
You know, I'll take that from an Arsenal fan.
You
Usually,
are
guys
Yeah,
are
the-
finishing 8th.
Brandon, you're the only realistic on it.
Do you know what? I don't think Arsenal win the league. I'd love them to. I don't think they'll do it, man. But I'm here to be surprised. But I think we finished more than 10 points clear of Spurs, like more than 10. It's not even a joke. And I'm surprised at these Spurs boys. After saying they got man like Shaun says he wants 6 players in the joint 11, but they can't finish above us.
Because of
Come on,
squad
what are you
depth.
doing?
Because of
By the way,
squad depth.
what about the 10 points,
What are you doing,
Brendan?
man?
Did you forget about the 10 points?
Yeah, no, even though I don't think we'll win the
10
league, I
points
still
plus.
think we will finish 10 points above or more above Spurs.
Okay, so this gives the Spurs fans a lot of material. Yo, I don't know what happened with Shaun, but he had to go. And big up everyone. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. We gotta go now. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. And go check
What's up,
out
guys?
my guy, Alan. We're going on his channel right now. It's gonna be carnage again. I appreciate you coming on, Patrick. I appreciate you coming on, Jay. I appreciate you coming on, Dan. Best of luck for the rest of the season because we're gonna take 3 points on Sunday.
All right. Right in the starting 11, you know.